Dobra, zaraz odpalę kolejny chapter. Tylko najpierw do WC. Be right back. Lepan idzie do WC, szluga odpala i szuka kibla? Ile jak się nazywa, kart baśni nie zostało odkrytych? Pewnie jedna znowu. O, dwie obok siebie. To z krzywą 6-pensówką i domem. Jakbyście mieli jakieś wątpliwości, to miał krzywą 6-pensówkę i dom.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
To ja.
Not if I can avoid it.
Ja jej dałem pieniądze. A ona umarła.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to
Mam
you.
nadzieję, że kolej mi pomoże.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
No, ten szlug musiał zostać odpalony. To w ogóle nie podlegał dyskusji. taki film, a właściwie nadal jest, Człowiek z Ziemi. O gościu, który żył całe tysiąclecia, albo nawet więcej. Zajebiste to było, ten film. Wszystko się odbywało tak naprawdę w jednym pomieszczeniu. On teraz życie, kolejne z wielu, prowadzi jako nauczyciel akademicki. Tylko że był tam już kilkadziesiąt lat i on się w ogóle nie starzał i musiał zmienić robotę. I opowiadał o wszystkim. Muzyka ma spoko, no. Muzyka jest zajebista. To człowiek, który chciał, żeby w polskim było lepiej.
Please, Sheriff.
Ale się uśmiechnął pięknie.
For a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores. You know, Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures. Never said a bad word.
Just what are you talking about?
I've just been left in relative peace, I think puts it best. Allowed to live my own way. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
To i tak jest raczej dla osób, które
Well, Sheriff,
nie są
for
aktywne
the
na
sake of
czacie.
transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You forget what happened at the Pudding and Pie? You and your goons tried to kill me.
I'm truly sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in any sort of danger. My wish was merely to take Crane, Sheriff. And as soon as the assignment grew out of control, I put a stop to it. I know that that doesn't change what happened to you, and I can only offer my sincerest apologies.
Crane wasn't yours to take.
I apologize if I overstep my bounds. Won't happen again. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to
Spoko.
make it up to
Jeszcze
you.
trochę.
The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with.
Kurde, się wyłączyłem. Zamyśliłem się. Zamyśliłem się.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? It's been a long couple of days for you. Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
Don't give me this employee bullshit. I know it was you.
What must I say to convince you that I'm innocent, dear? It wasn't me. I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this.
Szkoda, że się wyłączyłem dosłownie na, nie wiem,
I'm
15-20
gonna deal
sekund.
with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you
Nie no,
take
spoko,
the hint
spoko.
and get out?
Ja i tak myślałem o czymś innym.
Please.
You know who did it. Now tell me.
No fucking way I'm telling you anything! After what you did!
A co ja
enough.
zrobiłem?
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Wiem, że zabiłem mu brata.
Yeah, I killed him, so
Wiem,
what?
wiem.
You should have just kept your
Jemu
nose where it
też dam,
fucking belonged.
jemu też dam strzała.
Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right, bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms?
Yeah.
You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking start this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff,
się dzieje?
but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I
Weź
told you.
garbusa.
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things.
Muszę.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
No i przyszła.
Did I
No i
miss
będzie
anything
walka.
good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Przyszła kryska na łatyska. Także... Nie wiem, czy myślałem, że to ja dostałem pistolet.
We're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
To zobaczymy, na kogo przyjdzie kryska. Bo wygląda to, że na wszystkich. To jest cała jedna wielka rodzina matysków.
This way.
Dobra, walę go w łeb. Ale wahałem się, czy go uderzyć.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
To jest auto, które będzie uciekało przede mną. I które będę gonił. O cholera! Where did they go? Mieście tego? Lata sobie, lata. tak samo jest w prawdziwym życiu. Też korzystają z glamour. A później magia, żeby wszyscy zapomnieli. Obliviate.
Fuck! What was that?
Garbus.
Take him off!
I can't.
To całkiem twardy. Co oznacza w ogóle ten pasek na dole?
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Ja to Harry Potter, a Peter to Peter Parker? No. Przez chwilę myślałem, czy w ogóle chcę się odsuwać, ale stwierdziłem, że się odsunę. Tylko że magią miałem kiedyś bieliznę, ale zamieniłem ją w połączenie włosów. Stwierdziłem, że lepsza jest jedna brew niż blizna na czole. Ja to Zbigniew Kucharski. Witam, panie Zbigniewie. Ja jestem tym z Bakuganów? Kto jest z Bakuganów? Co to są Bakugan?
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I
Czy
need
masz
a
bliznę na
minute.
czole?
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
To jest ciekawe, że oni pojechali w pierwsze miejsce, najbardziej oczywiste, jakie
No
jest.
way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Fuck. Well, it won't be your fault.
A czemu go boli? W sensie, on nie jest baśniowcem?
Shit.
Jest normalnym człowiekiem?
I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? Had to say goodbyes first.
Please, Sheriff.
Zaatakują go w normalnej postaci?
Haven't you
dlatego?
done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
Get out of the way, now!
Specjalny
No.
nożek?
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls
So
don't-
it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh?
Dlaczego?
It's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell. You think that'll help? You still haven't learned, have you?
It helps me.
Still the same old fucking moron. Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Ale nie zabijać nie tego, tylko Garbusa. Tego chyba nie powiedziała nic.
How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering
księżniczki.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them...
Nie zabić
what would you have
każdego.
me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this? You sold me out.
Welcome to the club, then.
You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started, anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead.
Nie zabijecie.
Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Dużo.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
Georgie.
no! Fuck!
O kurde.
No!
Zajebiste.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Are you happy now? Is this what
Nie
you
spodziewałem
wanted?
się tego, że ta wstążka tak zadziała.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh!
Paj. Nie. Zajebiście to wyglądało.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Myślałem, że umrze, jak ją ściągnę. Że myślałem, że dlatego, ale nie spodziewałem się, że w taki sposób. Że straci łeb.
Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Tak się umiera w giereczce.
Good.
No tak to jest, zakochała się i straciła do niego głowę.
By the river. all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
Zabij go, niech umiera.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I can't do it, Georgie. I can't take another life.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you!
Z Georgie mieliśmy bardzo długą
Shit.
historię. Adonis, Morgana, Road Hard. Nie ginie? To ten. Co to było? Bóbr? Co miał ginąć? Nie ginie, to był bóbr. Czy nie? To co to było? Nie ginie. Co mi się to z bobrem kojarzy? Nie, to skurwysynu bobrze, tak? To było. To nie ten bóbr. O ty chuju bobrze.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
O kim było nie ginie? Hello, help. Siema Ringo Papi, witam serdecznie. Ja mam dobrą pamięć? Czemu dobrą pamięć? Nie ten bóbr, ale też o tym pomyślałem? Nie ginie było w dialogu, który był z 15 sekund temu, a ty nie wiesz o co chodzi? Nie. Co? Jak 15 sekund temu? Nie ginie z filmika na YouTubie. Ja nie mam pamięci muszki owocówki. Ja w ogóle nie mam pamięci. Nie ginie to było odniesienie do innego filmiku?
Mogę wyjść? No wyjdź, nie mamy czasu już. Wyjdzie, on wejdzie, wpadnie potem. Czekaj się go, Maciek. Idź, wygoń go z powrotem, bo on się zginie pod tymi kołami.
No dobrze mówię, to jest bóbr.
Czekaj, chodź Maciek, chodź. Chodź Maciek, chodź, bo cię ugryzie. Młody! Chodź, żeby on cię nie ugryzł. Młody! Chodź, bo cię ugryzie, chodź. Nie ginie.
Ale to nie ginie, jest tak potężne. Nie ginie. Co to jest za news update? A, no. Nie no, to są, generalnie to są detale, nie? To wiesz, on po prostu w niego nie celował, nie? Po prostu gość cały czas strzelał gdzieś indziej. No, CS2, what you see is what you get. Straszne to jest. Jest to obrzydliwe. Dorodny osobnik, no całkiem spory był. Nie ginie. Paczki.
So this is where they've been sending these.
The best safety device is a careful worker. Teraz już nie ma śmiesznie, bo to nie beta? Ja tak mam na demie. To się rzadko dzieje, no. To się rzadko dzieje, ale dzieje się, no. Jak już trochę grasz w CSK, no to wiesz, kiedy to się nie powinno dziać. Kiedy trafiasz, a kiedy nie trafiasz. Nie no, what you see is what you get, no. Po prostu.
The big bad wolf.
Nie się napierdalać z nią.
You used to be something.
Ale jest foteczek. Spoko.
They used to fear you.
Wiesz, na przykład w CSGO
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
w CSGO na przykład wychodziłem z założenia, że no dobra, no serwer na DM nie zarejestrował tego, że strzelałem w gościa, no i spoko. Wiedziałem, że to się podczas normalnego meczu nie wydarzy znowu. Ale tutaj to się dzieje non stop, no i to nie jest fajne. To nie jest fajne, to nie jest serdeczne. Gracze są źli. O kurde, bullet srebrny.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Au. Chciałem się przygotować.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way.
O bogowie walka.
Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
A z czego jest o bogowie walka?
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Z Gotika, no. Z Gotika. Ale to o bogowie walka dość często powtarzam. Kiedy też był hit Gemma, jak tym default strzelił mu w łeb, kiedy mi zdefował? Nie widziałem tego, możesz wysłać, jeśli masz. Ale ona jest szybka. Zaraz zobaczę. Będę miał chwilę, bo zarobiony jestem. Aha, ja tu chodzę. To zachowam. Syby i zaraz to wejdę. Go, 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 go! A tego nie zdążyłem.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Nie wygląda zachęcająco. świeci. Stałem się psem? Stałem się psem. Ta gra mi przypomina? Tutaj chyba poglądał coś. Mi się Wolverine podobał. Ten, czy się... Pierwsi X-Men to byli z Wolverinem? Co, Wolverine miał wypadek samochodowy i był w jakimś zadupiu? Czy to nie było... czy to nie byli X-Meni? Kurde, dużo jej. Jest ich jeden. Wręcz bardzo wiele jej jest. Ja nie wiem, wygląda to przy X-Menie i ta pierwsza część to się zaczyna od tego, że Wolverine jest takim zadupiu i wypadek samochodowy ma. Doktor Strange, bo myślę, że X-Men tak zaczynali. Chyba, że nie, to Wolverine jakiś po prostu pierwszy. Ale jestem kozacki. Big Bad Wolf. Ale że taki duży będę? I że atak nie świeci atak? Niesamowite. To był ten Wolverine, który stracił pamięć. Był jakiś wypadek. Zdmuchnąłem tą świncę? A, to tak. Prawda, to ona tam mówiła, ta świnka, że zdmuchnąłem jej domek. Bo jego kobieta miała? Nie wiem, wydawało mi się, że... A może jego kobieta miała? Nie pamiętam, to był jakiś wypadek na początku i byli w jakimś pubie. Ja też nie pamiętam, ja to oglądałem z 15 lat temu, nie więcej.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
Mi to pasuje.
I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
To ma budki.
You're often reckless.
Z krokodylej skóry.
And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
I'm doing this for Faith. Because she and Lily died. And someone is gonna answer for
Jaśmin była
that.
dla mnie miła.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in. But you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Śnieżka chciała, żebym go zostawił, a... Ja Śnieżka follower. Śnieżka lover jestem.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity.
Simple. Siema Frykaszy, witam serdecznie. Witam.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
O, fo.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
No wczesny poranek, nie? Ale tutaj jest akurat...
You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you
Nie
know...
wiem, gdzie my jesteśmy nawet.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Glad to...
About time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
I have
Thank
your
you all for
attention,
coming here on
please.
such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White. but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is it?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I don't.
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to
Ciekawe, czy ich
talk, well,
przekonał.
go ahead.
What? We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right,
let's get
but
on with it
we promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Masz
Thank
podłogę.
you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
No.
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted
That any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
Coś żywca piłem.
I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Ale zaraz będzie napierdalanie na nas. No, na rząd.
Left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners. I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed.
Ale bardzo dobrze trafia do tych ludzi.
Refused.
What?
Baśniowców.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
We didn't get you into this
Właśnie, gdzie żaba?
He did.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
O cholera.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Nieczkę trzeba bronić.
I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
What happened with Tweedledum wasn't Snow's fault. If you all want to blame someone, blame me. She had nothing to do with it.
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Now, where have I heard that before?
Disgust.
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to
Wiem
mean?
go chyba już po
I
tej
mean, a
studni.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to
Ja
drink.
chcę
This
zobaczyć, co
is
się
how it's
wydarzy.
always been.
We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your
On nie
rent when
zginie,
you're on
ona
the verge
zginie.
of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Ty masz i tak chcę, żeby wszyscy zginęli.
Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me.
Kto by się spodziewał?
I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't...
Just
Mała
shut up.
syrenka.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No, it was me.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Narissa!
Mogę ją przekonać, ale nie
My
chciałem.
name is Narissa.
It's okay.
Ale pewnie i tak by te...
He ordered
tak
them
by się to
dead.
wydarzyło, co?
This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
Narissa, you heard him. You witnessed this?
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of
It's too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having
To jest
trouble
inna ze
agreeing on a
wstążką.
suitable punishment. So I think
This
we...
is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make
To
a
jest
decision.
Nerissa.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
Ta od
What
wstążki
about him?
nie żyje.
He was appointed. He's the
Vivian.
only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr.
I
Wolf,
psycha
it's
siadła
your
wreszcie.
call.
Hak wrócił.
No.
Just
A jaja.
do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Chciałem urwać głowę, ale podejrzewam, że byłoby to samo.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
O cholera.
Sheriff, don't!
Kurde, ja jestem bardzo dziwny. Śnieżka to zapamięta, a to nie koniec gry?
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from
Wszyscy się mnie będą bali teraz. Jak zawsze patrzeć wszystkie decyzje jednym ruchem? No to prawda akurat. Ale musiałem to zrobić, to było silniejsze ode mnie. This choice is blank?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Co? This choice is blank? Coś się zepsuło. This choice is blank tu? Deadge gra. Deadge gra. Szczęka zajebiście latała. Rozumiem, że tu coś się powinno dziać, tak? Ale się nie dzieje.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed
Jest
up.
tylko CS2 jest w becie? No nie tylko. A co ja zrobiłem? Czyli przywróciło do początku rozdziału, tak? Po prostu. Co się wydarzyło?
Over here! You're done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Weź coś wczyta, jakiś zapis? No a ja. Ale chyba muszę cofnąć się do tamtego, co było. Da się w ogóle tam cofnąć? Nie no, nie da się. Ok? Mam nadzieję, że to nie było cofnięcie się w czasie. Ona się mnie też boi? Plug musi być.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Teraz już nikt się słowem nie odezwie.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Teraz jestem Mr. Wolf.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Odjebałem?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Kogoś się nie przejmuje, ale on chyba jest w stanie to wypić. Ja się bałem u niego, że ja mu muszę podawać alkohol doustnie, a okazuje się, że koń sobie sam świetnie radzi. No, Elko, Udek, Elko. Papa. Żaby się nie przejmują już nawet.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
To mi da.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she
Pyszane?
liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the
Junior
farm?
to zapamięta?
I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
Spoko, jesteście żabami.
We have to go. I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Your dad broke the rules, TJ. You're not allowed to stay in Fabletown without a glamour.
Okay.
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves. So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Rzeźnik z Lidla?
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey,
Toad
Bigby!
Junior.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
How should I
Saying
know?
goodbye?
Czemu ona cały czas ma tę wstążkę na szyi?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
Jej głowa odpadnie jak zdejmie? Na pewno?
I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen,
Drugi raz spróbowałem, drugi raz się nie udało.
I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily and I, we had this
Także musi
plan.
mieć?
We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding
Może
in pie
musi.
for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie
Oh,
promised
yes.
he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Luke, szlug jest idealnym rozwiązaniem wszystkich problemów. Ona docenia, że jej szluga dałem. No proszę. Ja tak szastam tymi fajkami i zaraz powiem, że są
I don't
niedobre.
know what happened.
A,
But that night
masz
at the
szczęście.
club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
Jedna zła decyzja, co?
I feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You
Kurwa łeb
listened,
gościowi.
no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew...
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Dziękuję.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Thank you. Elgato, arigato, w sensie.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
Trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
What did you do to Georgie? You and 37% of players left Georgie to die. Did you give the crooked man a trial? You and 89,6% of players brought the crooked man back alive. Tylko 14%? Jak tylko 14%? Dobra. Powiedziałeś mu, że widziałeś piękno pod budynkiem. Odmówiłeś dotrzymania tajemnicy. Zaimponowałeś jej swoimi zdolnościami detektywistycznymi. Rzeźnik. Zaoferowałeś mu ochronę w biurze. Colin, dałeś mu drinka, kiedy cię o to poprosił. Pomogłeś mi uniknąć zsyłki na farmę. Zabrałeś go do studni czarownic. Urwałeś mu głowę. D. Przypaliłeś go cygarem podczas przesłuchania. Zabrałeś pieniądze. Dam. Zabiłeś go. Dałeś jej pieniądze po walce z myśliwym. Zostawiłeś go by skonał. Zdemolowałeś mu lokal. Może jednak nie byłem taki dobry. Na pogrzebie Lili napiliście się. W ostatniej rozmowy dałeś jej papierosa. W swoim biurze próbowałeś zdjąć jej wstążkę. Podczas ostatniej rozmowy próbowałeś zdjąć jej wstążkę. Poszliście razem do Trip Trapu. Śnieżka. Pokazałeś jej zdjęcie Crane'a, na którym się znajduje. Co? Przyjąłeś jego prezent dla Śnieżki, okej. Mały team, postanowiłeś na niego zaczekać. Ropuch, wstawiłeś się za nim, kiedy nie chciałeś rozessać do farmy. To było nieracjonalne? Ja uważam, że to była dobra decyzja. Wolf Among Us. Epizod 5.